We have to know about durameter, rectameter and the pyometer, right, which is known as the covering of the brain. But how this durameter is different from the covering of spinal cord? So in the spinal cord there is only one layer of the durameter, but in the brain we have the two layers, correct? So those layer will be known as endosteal layer and the meningeal layer. So endosteal layer will be folded on itself to form, endosteal layer will be attached with the bones. But meningeal layer will be folded to form a folds, that is known as the falx cerebri. Then we have the tentorium cerebelli, then falx cerebelli, and we have the tentorium cerebelli. ये सारा कुछ हो गया. ये जो बीच में देख रहे हो इसको, जो हम लोग जब इसको स्कल कैप निकाले थे, this is known as falx cerebri. What is this? Falx cerebri. Can you see this falx cerebri? Anteriorly it is attached to the crista galli, correct? Anteriorly it is attached to the crista galli, and posteriorly, can you see here, it is attached to the upper surface of tentorium cerebelli. This is tentorium cerebelli. On the other side you can see this is known as the, इसको इधर पकड़ो, इसको बोलेंगे हम लोग tentorium cerebelli. So this is attached to the tentorium cerebelli. The anterior part it is narrow and posterior part it is broader, correct? And it consists of the two margin, right? So two margin, this will be known as the attached margin, which is attached to the skull bones, and this margin is known as the free margin. So within the attached margin we have the sinus, that is known as superior sagittal sinus, and within this margin we have the sinus, that is known as inferior sagittal sinus. Clear everyone? Basic, right? Now this is present between the right part of the cerebral hemisphere and the left part of the cerebral hemisphere. Clear everyone? Agree? So once I'll reflect this one, can you see here we have the tent shape structure. So this tent shape structure is known as tentorium cerebelli, correct? And this tentorium cerebelli will be separating the cerebrum from the cerebellum. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? cerebrum. So here we have the anterior part of the cerebrum, this, right? यहाँ पे that is frontal part. Here we have the temporal part and we have the occipital part of the cerebrum, correct? तो ये जो आपका टेंटोरियम सेरिबेल्ला देख रहे हो, इसका ये अटैच मार्जिन है. ये क्या है आपका? अटैच मार्जिन. ये साइड भी अटैच मार्जिन. बट दिस एरिया विल बी नोन एज द फ्री मार्जिन. ठीक है, इसको बोलेंगे टेंटोरियल नॉच. क्या बोलेंगे? टेंटोरियल नॉच. क्लियर? नाउ डू यू नो अबाउट द टर्म्स नोन एज एंटेक्लिनोइड प्रोसेस, मिडल क्लिनोइड प्रोसेस, एंड वी हैव द पोस्टेक्लिनोइड प्रोसेस. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू नो, दिस फ्री मार्जिन, this free margin goes and attach anteriorly with the anteroclinoid process on the either side. Clear everyone? Agree? Now and then this attached margin which consists of the sinus, that is known as the transverse sinus and sigmoid sinus, and below it continues to form a jugular sinus which forms the jugular vein, correct? Now this attached margin again, what happens, it goes and attach with the posteoclinoid process over here. So इधर से आपका जो attached margin होगा वो जाके पोस्टेक्लिनोइड प्रोसेस पे अटैच होगा, और ये फ्री मार्जिन जाके अटैच होगा, दैट इज इन द एंटेक्लिनोइड प्रोसेस. क्लियर एवरीवन? सो वंस विल रिफ्लेक्ट दिस वन, वी हैव ओके वन मोर थिंग. नाउ नियर द attachment, near the tentorium cerebelli, where this falx cerebelli is attached here we have the sinus will be formed, that is known as straight sinus. Okay, straight sinus will be formed here. Clear everyone? And further you have to know about where this superior sagittal sinus and the transverse sinus of the right side goes, and same how the left side कैसे बनता है? straight sinus which forms again the transverse sinus and then it runs downwards. Clear? इसको हम रिफ्लेक्ट करेंगे. देखो यहाँ पे कुछ फोल्ड दिखाई पड़ रहा है, इसको बोलेंगे हम लोग the falx cerebelli. This is falx cerebri, this is known as falx cerebelli. Agree? Right? So which is further dividing the cerebellum into two half, right cerebellar hemisphere and the left cerebellar hemisphere. Clear everyone? Okay. Then can you see here, this portion will be known as anterocranial fossa, this is known as middle cranial fossa, and this is known as posterior cranial fossa. Clear everyone? And this fossa will be known as the pituitary fossa, also known as sella turcica. And can you see here that this is known as the pituitary stalk, and in the inner aspect we have the pituitary gland, and this diaphragm will be known as diaphragma sella. This diaphragm will be known as the diaphragma sella. Clear everyone? Agree? Side we have the sinus, that is known as cavernous sinuses. Clear? On this either side we have the cavernous sinuses. Clear everyone?